All right, you guys. So today we're going to give a class on how to price your services and your products. So I remember when I first started selling things, and when I first started being a social media manager, I had to start at the bottom. So when you're at the bottom and you're brand new, the first thing you want to do is do everything for free. I know you're freaking out right now, like, oh my God, what? Like, I don't want to do anything for free. Well, the reality of it is you have to have some type of social proof, okay? And that's exactly how I got started to growing my business as fast as I did. I was good at Instagram back when it was easy. I was very good at Instagram. And I really wanted to be a domestic violence speaker, but then I had a coach. Her name is Ashlyn Ray. She was like, yeah, when you really know what you want to do, come back and get with me, because I wasn't really happy doing that based on a lot of different reasons. But when I learned about how good I was at Instagram, I was like, yeah, but I just grow accounts. I grew my account fast. I grew my friend's account fast. So she was like, boom, there you go. That's your business. And I was like, I don't know. So in order for me to grow my business, I had to start testing the theory. So I put it out there that I wanted to do a beta, and I wanted to help people out as much as possible. So when I put that out there, okay, many people reached back and said, yes, I want my account managed. So it hurt me, and it stung. It took good amount of hours for me to work people's accounts for free, but I was growing them super duper fast. The first client I had, I grew 100 followers in a week. The second client was about the same. The third client, he didn't get a lot of followers, but he got a lot of sales. So they're like, oh my God, you know what you're doing. So they started recommending me to people. They started pushing things out for me. They actually did testimonials for me. They did all of these things so that I could put them on my website. And boom, what do you know? I started getting people reaching back to me and asking me to manage their accounts. So I went through the struggle, which I know many of you have, of offering services and then people being like, nope, can't afford it. Nope, can't afford it. Nope, can't afford it. So I was like, oh, you know what? They can't afford me. So what am I going to do? So for me, taking business into my own hands, I was like, you know what is your budget? Tell me what your budget is. They're like, oh, my budget is this much. Oh, my budget is that much. Oh, my budget is this. So I was like, oh, okay, well, you're paying me, right? So it's extra money in my pocket. So, let's just work with your budget. You can only pay me $300 a month. Cool. I'll manage your whole Instagram account for $300 a month. You guys, when I learned this calculation that I'm about to tell you, and after I broke down the things that I broke down, I realized that me managing, working my ass off for this client and letting her pay me $300 a month and growing her account, I was only making $1.25 an hour. Like, when you totally break it down, I wasn't making anything an hour. And if you have any kind of a real job, you know that you're not working anywhere for under at least $10 to $12 an hour, maybe $15 to $20 an hour. But $1 and some change. I put the calculations down when I learned the strategy and the method of pricing. And I was like, see, I'm being way too nice. And that's what happened. I was being way too nice. And I know a lot of you guys do that. Okay. You're not supposed to go down to your clients level. You're supposed to get clients that will be able to afford what you have to offer. Okay. Never drop down to your client standards, because you'll never progress and you'll never make money that way. Okay. You'll never make money that way. So you don't want to do that. So today, my whole goal is to teach you how to work backwards, know what your ending goal is and how much money you want to make, and then to work backwards to finding out how much you need to charge per hour if you are a service-based business. If you are a product-based business, things are completely different. I will go over that formula that I use as well, okay? So that includes drop shipping or however you get your products or whatever, okay? So let's just start off with service-based businesses, okay? If you are in the comments, please comment to me what your business is so that I can make sure that I directly try to give you an example of what type of pricing mechanism you will need. Now, I'm not a fan of using this whiteboard to write stuff because it is crazy. Look at this pen going bananas. So I'm going to I'm going to use Canva. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold, you guys. Alrighty, where is it? All right, let's see. All right, let's shrink me. Excuse me. All right, so You have a clothing brand. Okay, cool. Well, I will break that down and pricing to you in a second after I do this service-based business. All right, so working backwards, you guys, okay? Um, working backwards. Let's go. So first thing you want to do is set your goal for yourself, all right? How much money do you want to make if you're a service-based business? This is what we're talking about, service-based business. First, service-based business. I can't talk. If you know how much money you want to make a year, then you're going to first calculate this, okay? I'm going to make this nice and big for you guys. How much money do you want to make from your business at the end of the year? Now, if you are a small business, be reasonable, okay? So for me, I'm good with about $40,000, okay? So starting out with $40,000, all right? $40,000 is what I want to make in my business by the end of 12 months, okay? $40,000 a year, all right? Then you want to calculate in your taxes, okay? Because you're going to pay taxes in whatever. If you are an official LLC, you know they were going to come back to get these taxes. Now, for me, I always do 30%. I always times it by 30% because that is the bracket for how much funds I'm making. Okay. Now you can find this out based on your taxes from last year. If you're a freelancer, I would still give yourself 30%. That's like the baseline. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this $40,000 and you're going to times it by 30% or whatever you want to make a year, times it by your taxes. And that is going to equal, we need the calculator. I'm smart, but I ain't that smart. All right. 40,000 times 30% is $12,000, okay? So that is $12,000. And we're going to now take the total from the yearly goal plus that $12,000 that's taxed, and we're going to smash them together. So it's $52,000. All right. So we have $52,000 a year, okay? Because that's what they're going to take out in taxes. So that 12,000 is not going to be a profit. However, you need to calculate that so you know how to charge. All right. So once you take that $52,000, you're going to add whatever expenses that you had to use in order to make this person successful in their business. All right. I charge for freaking Canva. If I have to do, and we're going to talk about hours and stuff like that as well, but if I have to use my account that I'm paying monthly for, I'll charge that. So I'll say about $10. I'll charge any software that I've used, $250 for, what is it called? I can't think of it. The video software that I use to create videos for them, the software that I use for creating their Instagram posts, their content, all of that stuff, I kind of calculate in, okay? And I'm going to add it to my expenses. So $52,000 plus, let's say that it's $250 for the software. And then it is $10 for the Canva that I use. And then there is the printing. If I have to print out anything, give them any workbooks or email them any workbooks or anything like that, we're going to say that's $20. All right. So we're going to add all of that up. So we go $52,000. Oops, that's not it. $52,000 plus 250 plus 10 plus 20. And now I have a total of $52,280, okay? So there's $52,280. Now, the next thing you want to look at, all right, and I am looking at my notes because I got I've confused myself, all right? You want to take this amount and you want to divide it by 12 months because that's how many months are in a year, okay? So this amount divided by 12, so 5280 divided by 12 is $4,356, okay? So I have to make $4,236 a month to get to my goal of 52,280, and that's going to, taxes are going to come out, which is the $12,000. It might be less, you might surprise yourself, you might not get 30% of taxes taken out. So you'll make it to your 40,000, all right? So monthly, I know that I have to make $4,236 a month, okay, based on this calculation. So with the $4,236 a month, I need to tally up how many hours am I working per week. For me on an Instagram account, I'll work about 20 to 30 hours a week. Okay. So if I'm working 30 hours a week and I times that by 4, okay, that's 120 hours. All right. So we got 120 hours. All right. So I'm working 120 hours. So then I'm going to take the monthly amount. All right. Let's just move this up. I'm going to take the monthly amount. Don't y'all just love math? The 42, I'm going to take the monthly amount of 42.36, and I'm going to divide it by 120 hours that I'm going to work. And 42.36 divided by 120 hours that I'm going to work is 42.36. I think that number's wrong. 52,280 divided by 12 is 43.56. I read that all wrong. 43.56. So 43.56. I don't know where I got that number from. 43.56 divided by 120 equals, so 43.56 divided by 120 equals $36.30. So I'm going to charge my client $36.30 per hour to work with me, regardless of the hours that I do. And I'm going to tell them, okay, $36.30 an hour is 30 hours a week. So $36.30 an hour times 30 hours a week. So weekly, you're going to have to pay me $1,098 a week. Okay. Now, for Instagram management, ain't nobody, just to be honest with you, if you're a social media manager, ain't nobody finna pay you no $1,098 per week. Okay. So you have to be a little bit realistic. All right. So when it comes to breaking stuff down and mentally preparing yourself, do you really think, and I know people, this is very high. This is a high ticket customer, okay, which is perfectly fine. They will pay this if you can produce results. If you can't produce results and you are a baby account and you're just now starting out, one way to help you out is to first break down the year. Okay. Don't jump to $40,000 an hour. Can you make that? Sure. Because you can very easily sell digital products at this amount as well. And that goes down into breaking digital product pricing, which we'll go over at another time. So let's start over by doing just $20,000. Okay. $20,000 a year is realistic because that is really what people pay. At most, you should be charging, if you are a baseline first starter of social media management, you'll pay about $600 a month starting out, but you're not going to do your 30 hours. You're going to do less a week. Okay. And you can definitely monitor it and you can definitely shrink down in the hours that you want to do. But if you're going to charge these prices and you want to make sure you do the hours, give them the work and then charge them this. Okay. If they don't have that money, that's cool. You don't have to pay me $36.30. However, I will only post about 2 days a week and I'm only going to do like 2 hours a week or something like that. Okay. So $20,000 a year times the 30 taxes, $20,000 times the 30% is $6,000. Add that to your yearly plus your taxes is, that's a shame I had to do that, $26,000 plus my expenses. Oh, let's take that zero out. Plus my expenses. So 26,000 plus 10 plus 20 is 2630. Really didn't need a calculator for that, but 2630 divided by 12 equals $2,169. I'm not going to work 30 hours. I'm only going to work 20 hours. Okay, so 20 hours times 4 is 100. No, it's not. Dang it. 20 hours times 4 is 80. So you're working 80 in a month, and then you're 2169. And this is when you can tell if this is really what you want to do. 2169 divided by 80 hours. 2169 divided by your 80 hours is $27. You still get a good amount of money an hour, you guys. So that's not bad at all. $27.11 is what you're going to be charging for the week. For 20 hours a week is $27.11. And essentially, you want to go back to telling them, hey, you're really going to be paying me $2,169. Now, this is if you have great experience, okay? So that is how you break down calculating how you're going to charge somebody. So let me see if there's any questions. All right, I don't see any questions so far. Yes, the replay will be available in the group. I'm not going to take the replay down, and it'll also be on my YouTube channel when I upload. All right, so this is the breakdown, okay? This is how you should really charge. Now, does it scare you? Yes, it scares you, because you're going to be in your mind thinking, oh my gosh, I can't charge anybody $27 an hour for my services. Yes, you can. You sure can, because what people fail to realize that in business, okay, when you're working, you guys, let's just be honest. Like in my job right now, my government job, I make a good grip of money an hour. I could walk to the coffee machine. I could go outside, smoke a cigarette. I don't smoke, but I could take a longer lunch break than I'm allowed, and I'm still getting paid. You guys aren't. If you don't bust your ass and do what you're supposed to do, you're not going to get this money. If you don't go after the right clients and customers, you are not going to get this money. If you don't get paid before you do the work, you're not going to get this money, right? That's the difference between a regular job and business. You actually have to do what you're supposed to do. You actually have to market continuously. You actually have to put in the work to work your business. All right. Business is so much harder than working a regular job and clocking in, because you're getting paid regardless when you clock in. When you don't clock in, you don't work, that's cool. But if you, and even some hours have PTO, paid time off. All right. With business, you ain't got that. If you ain't marketing yourself, if you're not charging properly, you're not going to get the money. Okay. And again, start with your goal. This is your goal. My goal is to make this much a year, and then work your way down. Now, let's go into product-based stuff, okay? So I just recently started shipping and ordering all my little products and stuff like that. And when I first started doing it, I didn't calculate like shipping costs and all of that kind of stuff. I was like, oh my God, I bought this product and I got sales and I'm so excited about the sales, but I didn't think about, okay, I got this money and I just took the money that I earned out of profit and I used it to ship them this product. So I was not calculating the right way. So you have to calculate the right way. So we're going to do this. I'm going to show you a little example, excuse me, of how to price things, okay? How to price things when you purchase and how to price things when you are creating things. Pretty soon I'm going to have a body butter with my Native Unicorn brand, where we're going to get into that. All right. So drop shipping prices, all right? This little thing right here, and I'm telling on myself, I'm going to tell on myself a little bit. This little thing right here is a hookah holder. It's a hookah tip and a blunt smoker, okay? This thing costs about $3, all right? So if you are drop shipping wholesale products and you have a wholesale brand, like the clothing brand perhaps, like myself as well, you're going to write down the cost of the product. The cost of the product for me, let's say it's about $5.17. All right, the cost of the product was $5.17. What I had to pay in shipping to get it over here, I buy in bulk, which if you are a drop shipper, it is smart for you to buy in bulk, because you get a lot more with one shipping rate versus one shipping, two shipping, three shipping. Buy it in bulk so you can get it all shipped at the same time. I bought about 20 of these, okay? So I broke down the shipping. The shipping cost was about $40. $40 divided by 40 products is probably about $1 or $2 for shipping, okay? So that $5.17 that I have right there, I'm going to add that to the about $2 that I use for shipping, okay? Then with the $2 that I have in shipping, I have little cute packages that I have here that I ship them out in, like these little things right here. All right. And I have little ropes and little things and doodads and stuff like that. Materials, you want to charge them for the materials used as well. So the materials used was probably $1 a piece as well. So I'm going to charge $2 for that. Right. Then you have to calculate how much labor and time it took for you to package things. All right. So yes, you're charging by the hour for the things that you have to do as well. Now this thing takes about 2 seconds for me to open up this bag, drop it in the bag, seal it up. All right. I ain't gonna charge them $20 an hour for that. All right. I'm probably gonna charge them about $2 or $3, right? Because I still have to make it to the store. I have to drive it to the post office, which I actually have to do now. I have to drive it to the post office. I have to drop them off. I have to do that. All right. You want to charge them for gas, everything. Okay. So let's say about $3. I'm gonna add $3 to that. All right. Plus $3. Oops. Where'd the plus sign go? Plus $3. All right. With that being said, so that's your material, your packaging, your shipping to get it to you from whoever you're vending from, and then your travel expenses, your hourly rate, whatever you charge altogether, right? That total is, let's calculate this, 517 plus $2 plus $2 plus $3 is $12.17, right? So I'm probably underpricing right now because I sell these for about $12.95, $12.96. So I'm not making any money. However, I kind of am because I charge based on the bulk amount. So what I'm going to sell this product for, it says the total right now is $12.17, right? Now, you're probably thinking you're not going to sell it for that, right? No, I'm not going to sell it for that because you're not making a product. You're not making a profit, really. You're really paying yourself back. You kind of are, but you spent that money in materials, right? So if you spent that money in materials, the only extra money that you're getting is the $3 that you spent from packaging it and shipping it. So everything else you spent in material. So don't think, oh, that is a profit. No, it's not. You paid for this stuff, right? You paid for the item, you paid for the packaging material, you're paying for your gas, you got to charge for all that. So what you're supposed to do is, which I hate doing this, one of my drop shipping buddies told me that you're supposed to charge times 300% in order for you to make a profit. I don't like that because if I charge times 300% on $12.17, I'm selling this little baby thing for $36.51. I don't suggest you doing that, okay? I suggest you charge, let's see, 200% would be maybe 200%. Maybe 200% for profit. Maybe not. Okay, but I like 200%. So I could very well charge this for $24.34, right? However, you have to think about other things. You have to think about your market, what other people are selling it for, and then it goes into branding. Why would people buy from me and not from them? You know, you don't want to go cheap. You don't want to go too cheap to where you're losing money on your product. All I do without the percentage and everything like that, I take my 12.17 and I simply add $5. I add $5 to everything that I charge. So if I wanted to, I don't because I'm still learning and growing. I would charge this for about $17. Now I've seen, here's another example. I have a bag here, you guys. I'm not gonna put out how much I paid for this bag either because this is like my gold ticket item. I have a bag right here. It's a blinged out clutch bag. I know you guys have seen this everywhere, okay? All right, I paid a grip for this wholesale, and the cost that it takes me to ship it is about $10. And to package it is another because it has some weight on it. So I charge below what everybody else is charging, but I calculate it that way to where I still make a profit. And again, the golden opportunity for you when it comes to products is buying in bulk. That is really where you will get your money because you get to charge shipping separately and you will get that extra money back. Another thing that you may want to keep in mind when it comes to shipping and drop shipping is the fact that if you buy in bulk and you do all of this selling the way that you do, what you want to do when you first start getting money is taking that money that you have in profit and investing it back in buying more products. So this product was popping, okay? Because people use it for the little blunts, their joints, or whatever. So the money that I'm taking, the profit that I'm taking from this, I'm going to take it and I'm going to buy more product. When I get more product, I'm going to charge the same thing. I'm going to have an even bigger product because I have even more. The first time I ordered $5, the next time I'm going to order, say $5. The first time I ordered 5 of these, the next time I'm going to order 10 of these. Then when I sell the 10, I'm going to have even more profit. I'm going to flip it some more. And now I'm going to buy 20 of these. Okay. When I buy 20 of these, then I'm going to make a profit off of that. And now I'm going to buy 40 of these. Okay. You keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it and flipping it to where you have a bigger profit so you can buy bigger in bulk and you can make more money back. And what's going to happen is your ratio of what you spent and what you earned is going to get smaller and smaller. And next thing you know, you're making sheer profit. Okay. And then you have your everything broken down to a point and to a science of Like if I buy this, then I sell it for this, then I'll have the money for it. Okay. So that is the magic of that. And that's also why you need to have a separate business bank account versus a regular account, because the money will get mixed up. I use my PayPal. So if I have anybody pay me, it's PayPal or Cash App. I hate Cash App lately. But if anybody pays me, it's PayPal or Cash App. I keep that money there until I want to buy something else. And then I will go out and I will buy those things. Okay. Now, when it comes to making, it's a different calculation when you are making, I mean, actually, it's not really a different calculation. I'm gonna start making body butters, whipped butters, and some and moisturizer. Okay, body butters, scrubs, stuff like that. Same concept kind of falls through, right? You want to charge for all of your products. You want to charge for the time that you put in. So now, because I'm not just charging for shipping on this little dinky thing, now that I'm actually putting in the work and putting in the time to make these body butters from scratch, I'm going to charge them about $10 an hour, okay? Because it takes me time to whip up this body butter, to get all the ingredients. I got 1,000,001 ingredients in here. I'm going to charge them for all the utensils, all of the freaking product that I use, the glitter, the smell good, the essential oil, all of that percentage. I'm going to have to sit there and calculate everything that's in these packages and break it down per product, have that per product price written down on a list. And then I'm going to do this product. I'm going to charge them for everything. So when you're charging people, they're not just getting charged for the body butter. You're getting charged for the body butter. You're getting charged for the glass. You're getting charged for for the glitter. You're getting charged for the essential oil. You're getting charged for the little string. You're getting charged for the thank you card. You're getting charged for the packaging. You're getting charged for the shipping. You're getting charged for my labor. You're getting charged for everything. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to add about $10 to $15 on there, okay? Because it is a custom item. Custom. That's a good word, you guys. Custom item. It's a custom item made by me, Rocky, the native unicorn. So this is how you can make a profit, and this is how you can better manage so that you're making a profit and not losing money off of the things that you are trying to sell. Okay. So I know I talk super duper fast. A lot of my customers and clients, they say, you talk too fast, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's just how I am. But go back and watch this and get a pen and a notepad. So the first thing you want to do if you're a service-based business is, what is your goal? What are you trying to make in a year? Okay. And then you're going to break it down from there. Okay. I'm going to read it out one more time. I'm not going to spell it out on Canva, but I'm going to read it out to you, and I'll read it out to you slowly so that you can rewatch this and write down, and then comment below what you're supposed to be charging an hour and what you've been charging an hour. I'm just interested because, like I tell you, when I charge $300 a month and I broke that thing down and it said I made $125, honey, I was like, what? Damn, I've been working for free. It was not cool. It was not cool at all. All right. So the first thing you want to do is set your goal income for the year. My goal income for the year was $30,000. You want to adjust the taxes. Okay. When you adjust the taxes, I always tax by 30%. You can charge by 20%, 10%, however you want taxes, what you think the taxes will tax you. If you are freelance, you can make that number up on your own, but know that you will get taxed in some way, shape, or form with your services. However, if it's Canva, ordering stuff, whatever, okay, take the taxes out. Take your goal income, multiply it by the percentage of tax. That's the number that you're going to get. At that number, you're going to add that number to your goal base income, which is $30,000. Put those two numbers together, okay? With those two numbers together, you're now going to add your expenses, your software used, your whatever you use as an expense when it came to services, okay? You want to take that, add it together, and you're going to divide it by 12. Dividing it by 12 is 12 months in the year. This is going to give you your monthly total. So monthly, with that $30,000 plus everything, I said that I made $3,270 a month. You want to break that down even further by how many hours you're working in a week. Okay, I'm going to be working 30 hours a week. 30 hours a week times 4 gives you how many hours you're working for the month. All right. You're gonna take those hours worked by the month, and you're gonna divide the monthly total that you want to make, that you're going to make your yearly total, which is, for example, $3,270 a month is what I need to make the 30,000 a year. And I'm going to divide that by the total of how many hours I am working, 120. All right, that's the 30 hours times 4. take that number, and that's the number that you're going to be making per hour. Okay, so I have the calculations all written out in the beginning of Canva. It can be a little difficult. Okay, now once you look at that number again, just see yourself, can I really charge this person $27 an hour? Is the services I'm providing worth $27 an hour? Then you can scale back from there. If your clients, I work with a lot of startup businesses. So once again, if I feel like this startup business is not going to be able to afford me, I might scale it back. Yeah, you could pay me at a $15 an hour rate. However, I am not going to be doing 30 hours a week. I'll probably be doing 10 hours a week. I'll probably do 2 posts a week. I'm not going to be doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing at the $30 an hour that I deserve. Okay. So if you choose to scale back, that's on you. However, if you scale back the dollar amount that you're going to charge them, make sure you scale back the work that you're going to do. Okay. So you're not overworking yourself and getting underpaid. Okay. So hopefully this lesson has helped you guys out. Make sure you invite tons of people to this group, like my Facebook page, go to my Instagram, follow me on Instagram, Social with Rocky. And this will also be uploaded on YouTube. I will post the YouTube in here in the Facebook group. And if you are not a part of my Facebook group family, join the Facebook group family, Instagram strategies with Social with Rocky. And I'm going to have a lot more trainings like this. This has been great education for me when I learned it. So hopefully it's great education for you. If you need help, just go ahead and put it in the comments, and then I can work with you. We can work one-on-one on how to do the calculations yourself. All right. So love you guys. Have a blessed and wonderful day. And hopefully this was a great training for you guys and you learned a lot. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.